pass NASM in 2024 with the do's and do nots. Listen up. Number one, get our study guide. We've helped over 4,500 people pass with our help. Go through it front to back. That's all you need to focus on. We also have a podcast. Go to podcast on Spotify or podcast the app. Listen to the audiobook to help you pass ASAP. Do not read the textbook from front to back. You are smart. You're going to be a successful personal trainer. That's why I wrote a book called How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer. And if you think reading this from front to back will help you, you are wrong. And that is why 90% of textbook trainers quit within the first year. If you read this from front to back, you're going to be confused. That's ultimately how you came across my annoying personality on YouTube, because you want to get through this and you're confused. This is not going to help you become a qualified personal trainer. You need the trade skills, the business skills, the people skills, all things that we teach you at Show Up Fitness. Do not read the textbook. Understand the over and underactive muscles. Memorize that list, because remember, you have to foam roll for 30 seconds, the overactive muscles. If you don't, you will die. And then you got a static stretch for 30 seconds, warm up for 5 to 10 minutes, which is absolutely idiotic, but you got to listen to the textbook if you want to pass it. Number one overactive muscle to know, upper trapezius. Number two, pectoralis major. Watch the dance. That sucker right there, overactive. Number three, latissimus dorsi. That's that big sucker right there. Its little brother, the teres major, also overactive. Number four, psoas major. You can see right here, it's underneath the rectus abdominis, which is also overactive. It's a deep hip flexor. Number five, vastus lateralis, one of the four quadricep muscles. Number six, the gastrocnemius, that pretty sucker right there, the superficial large one, and then the soleus, which is underneath, also referred to as deep, all overactive. Foam roll, stretch, or you will die. Underactive muscle number one, middle and lower trapezius. Number two, deep cervical flexors. Number three, the transverse abdominis, which is engaged when you brace. If Casper was going to punch me in the stomach, bam! Or is your hand okay, Casper? That muscle that you just contracted, that bracing mechanism, is the transverse abdominis. Number four, boom! Gluteus maximus and the gluteus medius. All the fibers, anterior, posterior for the med, upper and lower for the maximus, all underactive, because we're sitting down and we have glute amnesia. Oh, God. Serratus anterior, also called the boxing muscle, works with protraction of the scapula. Teardrop, the VMO, vastus medialis oblique, that is underactive, one of the four quad muscles. The other one is the lateralis, which is overactive. Underactive, anterior tibialis. To review the overactive muscles you need to know: upper trapezius, pectoralis major, latissimus dorsi, psoas major, I forgot the adductor magnus, vastus lateralis, the beautiful gastrocnemius, all overactive. Throw in there the lateral bicep femoris, overactive. You need to know that one as well. Underactive muscles, mid, lower trapezius. Go deeper as well, rhomboid major and minor. And then you're going to look at the core transverse abdominis, deep cervical flexors, your VMO, your glutes, anterior tibialis, all underactive. You need a foam roll and stretch the overactive, also referred to as short. Underactive ones you need to strengthen with the 4-2-1-1 tempo. 4 means eccentric, 2 means isometric, 1 concentric, 1 eccentric. If you want to really learn the science behind this outdated information, because you did your research, didn't you? We have a podcast that debunks all this stuff with a physio up in Canada. It's unfortunate today that people still think this is real, because it's not, but you got to pass the NASM. Do not take any other quizzes. We have quizzes on our guide. More information is going to give you system overload. I'm going to go to this guy and pay $500 for this exam, and then this Quizlet thing, and this over here. I'm going into the YouTube comments and seeing what everyone has to say. We've helped 4,500 people pass this. The quickest, one day, focusing on the guide. When you get all that information out there from this person, that person, you're gonna have a system overload. It's too confusing. If you go into the NASM portal and you take all those questions, it's too much information. Focus on exactly what you're gonna see on the exam, and that's what we help you with. I taught this stuff at a school called NPTI for numerous years. The 4th edition, the 5th edition, which was actually good, but it it was good information and they didn't like that. 6th edition, 7th edition, all of them sucked. But I've taught it and can help people focus to move on because it's not going to help you become a qualified trainer. Textbooks don't help you learn how to use your hands and help your clients regress and progress. That's what we do, and that's why we have the best certification in the world, which will get you hired any gym you want to go to, but you don't care about that. You want to pass NASM. Okay, back to helping you pass this. You got to know everything. Optimal performance training. Stabilization, phase 1, you stay there for a month. 4 seconds down, pause for 2, up for 1, hold for 1, back down. Do the math for 12 to 20 repetitions, that's the rep range. You're gonna be doing 2 minutes per exercise. Holy moly. Understand the acute variables within the OPT model. So you need to know 12 to 20 repetitions, 50 to 70% of 1 rep max. You're resting 0 to 90 seconds. Everything needs to be unstable on a BOSU ball, stability ball. Get your foam roll away. You gotta know all of that stuff. Static stretching, 30 seconds. Foam rolling, 30 seconds. Which exercises are going to be for the core? Which one will be for strength? Which one will be for power? When you do a plank, prone iso ab, your spine doesn't move, stabilization. When your spine moves, like in a crunch, that's going to be strength. There's 3 parts of strength. We'll go over that shortly. And then if there's explosiveness, or you throw something, or you change your base of support, that's going to be power. You need to know the specific names of the exercises. So if you were to be doing a ball combo 1, that goes into phase 1 for a shoulder exercise. It's vertical loading. So you're going to do a stupid ass stability ball squat curl press. Literally find me someone who knows how to train that does that regularly. Not some dipshit who is under that NASM umbrella. No, I'm talking about someone who actually trains people. That is maybe okay in a therapeutic setting. If you're a therapist, are you a therapist? No. So don't fucking do the stability ball squat curl press. Compromising force production, dumb ass exercise. I'm not calling you dumb, not calling NASM dumb, calling the exercise a dumb ass exercise. You got to do that first, and then you're going to do a stability ball press, dumb ass exercise. Then you're going to do a stability ball row. And then you're going to do a scaption, and then you're going to do a leg press, and then you're going to do a bicep curl. You're going to rest for 90 seconds, and then you repeat for 1 to 3 sets. Then you got to cool down for 5 to 10 minutes. This isn't going to work for your future success, but this is what you need to know for the exam. After 1 month, you can move to phase 2. Phase 2 is just supersets. You're going to do something that's stable into unstable. You're going to do a pull-up into a TRX row. You're going to do a bench press into a BOSU ball press. You would do a military press into a single leg scaption. Supersets, 2 exercises back to back, same muscle working, agonist, stable, unstable. You do that for a month. Number 3, muscular development. What the fuck, really? Hypertrophy. If your clients want to get jacked, speak their language. You want a big ass? You said it, I can help you get there. It's referred to as hypertrophy. Now, if you have a client that comes in and says, I want to get toned, guess what? I can help you get toned. We're going to lose fat, build muscle. That's what tone is. Don't talk down or mansplain to your clients. Know their vocabulary. So when someone says they want to get ripped, they want to get shredded, if I came to you and I said, I want to get jacked, and you had me do a bench press, rest for 60 seconds and do it for 3 sets, which you're supposed to do for muscular development, I wouldn't train with you because my force production would be compromised. You need rest, but not for the OPT model. Note 0 to 60 seconds for rest. 6 to 12 reps is the hypertrophy range. You need to know that you're doing a 2-0-2-0 tempo. The actual mechanisms of hypertrophy, tension, stress, and damage in that order are what are going to help your clients get results, but they don't care about that. You just need to know their stupid little system. So phase 3, muscular development, it's your normal lifts, bench press, deadlift, squat. That's what you would find for the exercise vocabulary. Number 4, maximal strength. 1 to 5 reps, 2 to 5 minutes of rest, 85 to 100% of your 1 rep max. You're just doing your main lifts, bench press, squat, deadlifts. That is for maximal strength. After stabilization, you can choose 2, 3, or 4. You stay there for a month. After that, you can move up or you can move down. It's whatever they want you to do within their module. So if you do 1 and then you move to 3, now you have access to 5. So month 3, you're going to get into power. This is actually okay. It's referred to as post-activation potentiation. You do something heavy and you follow with something explosive. Also a superset, similar to phase 2. The main difference is heavy, then explosive, or explosive into heavy. It's referred to as contrast training. They're not gonna test you on the specific terms. They're just gonna say a client does a bench press and then they throw a ball onto the ground. Which phase the OPT model does go into? 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy answer, choose 5, move on. Which of the following would be a superset that you would do in phase 2 of the OPT model? Bench press into a ball slam, bench press into a push-up, chin up into a backflip, doing weird things to a Bosu ball and a foam roller. The correct answer for phase 2 would be stable, unstable. Phase 5 would be stable, heavy into explosive, bench press into a power throw, or 10% of your body weight, resting 2 to 5 minutes after that first set. The types of stretching you would do would be more dynamic. So it'd be twisting, a lunge and a twist, prisoner squat. In phases 2, 3, and 4, you'd be doing what's called active isolate stretching. You hold for 1 to 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds. Know when you would stretch, you foam roll for all the fucking phases. You got a foam roll. I wonder if they have a partnership with whoever made the foam roller. I got blocked by the Bosu ball guy. He doesn't like me because it's a stupid ass piece of equipment. And people don't like facts today. We got our feelings involved. I'm gonna use a Bosu ball to scare my client, so then they train with me, and then they don't sign back up because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. No shit, because you don't understand movement, you don't understand programming, listening to your clients, and understanding sales. All things that we help you with at Show Up Fitness, and that is why we have partnerships with all 166 lifetime gyms. They want qualified trainers. And when you go through our program online, in person, we're gonna prep you for whatever you wanna do. You wanna go to one of the elite gyms? We'll get you hired. Internationally, we've helped students get hired at the best gyms in Morocco, in Turkey, in the UK. Let us help you develop your resume, understand what the interview process is gonna be like, so you understand how to communicate with that prospective employer. We will get you through that into the application and the assessment that you're gonna need to do to get hired. If you wanna start your own gym, we can help you with that. You wanna do it online? We can help you with that. What about nutrition? We work with dietitians. We have the best certification in the world. You just haven't heard of it. I want you to ask someone, have you been to French Laundry in the Berkeley area? Never heard of it. Does that mean it sucks? No, it's a 5-star Michelin restaurant. It's one of the best restaurants in the world. Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not good. McDonald's, everyone's heard of it. Does it mean it's the best? It's quick, it's easy, great marketing. That's exactly what these textbook certifications do. ACE and NASM and ISSA, they got a lot of money to pump in front of you. So then you click in the Google machine, how to become a trainer. You didn't come across my book, which you should, how to become a successful personal trainer, which we have questions to help you pass this in my book so you can get to the in-person, whether if it's the 2 months in LA or San Diego, or if you come to a seminar. We're gonna help you be successful. That is my mission. Our vision at Show Up Fitness, we have the best gyms in the world because we charge the most and the trainers make the most. That's why you gotta go to an Equinox or Lifetime for 1 year. Then you can come to apply to work at one of our gyms. You also need to have your Show Up Fitness CPT. You gotta have a dietitian on your team, a therapist. We have standards up here. The fitness industry standards are down here. And that's why so many trainers quit. They think that by reading a textbook, you're gonna be ready to go help Susan with a shoulder issue by doing what we're gonna look at next, a fucking overhead squat assessment? No, you need to be able to look at movement and understand the proper exercises that are gonna help them get their goals. That's what we help you with, but you don't give a shit, you wanna pass it, so here's the next one. Don't do this. I understand you wasted a lot of money, you can't get a refund for the textbook, so you're invested because you put the money towards your future career. You got some dickhead online with the belt buckle, loud, obnoxious, telling you that what you did was wrong, and I hurt your feelings if you're still watching. I understand. So if you want to read the textbook, don't read the textbook, but you're still gonna want to. Don't read these chapters, 1 through 2, 6 through 10, 15 through 20. The other ones are gonna be the meat and potatoes of what you're gonna be tested on. In my opinion, with a degree in kinesiology, having the top doctors, professors, physical therapists, dietitians on our team, in my opinion, less than 5% of the information here is going to help you with your career. Just look at the photos in the back. Like, that's their anatomy. What happened to their budget? That's supposed to help you. They don't have all the muscles of the shoulder. There's 17 muscles of the shoulder. They only have 16. They leave out the coracobrachialis. You're not given the information to truly help you be successful. And this isn't my opinion. You're going to have some dipshit over here saying, it's the gold standard and you need to know the OPT model. You need to know everything. Do what you please. You're going to waste a lot of time reading these chapters. Gotta know the overhead squat assessment. Take your shoes off. Put your clients into a position they've never done before and they can't even get into. And you're not even going to retest them or do that exercise regularly, which makes perfect sense, right? You're smart. And then tell them they're dysfunctional. You have knee valgus. You're going to die. Your arms fall forward. This is overactive. That's what you need to know for the exam. If you go to a gym like Crunch and that's part of the process, put your NASM hat on. I can speak NASM. Where's my Mosu ball? Oh my God, this is overactive. Arms fall forward. Your latissimus dorsi. We're going to strengthen the mid part of the back. We're going to do a 4-2-1-1 tempo. Play the game. There's a lot of NASM trainers out there. They love this shit. They also don't look like they lift, but that's okay. If you want to be successful, don't scare your clients, but you need to know the overhead squat and what's overactive and underactive. They go hand in hand, but part of the assessment, you need to know what to administer within those tests and what's dysfunctional and correct them. Adductors are overactive, foam roll them. Susie's doing an overhead squat assessment, her arms fall forward. Which of the following muscles do you want to stretch? Latissimus dorsi would be the one you're looking for. Becky or Frank is doing the overhead squat assessment. His knees buckle in. Which of the following exercises would be most appropriate for Frank? Side band walks in the frontal plane. Don't spend more than 30 days studying this. You're wasting time. Time is money. You need guided supervision. So you have a potential client. You go over how to train them. You design the program, which should take you less than a minute if you're good. And then you take the person through the workout. You bring it back to the professional and they say, great, how did you do when her shoulder hurt? What happened when her foot started hurting? Did you need to reach out to your therapist because they have tingling down their arm? How do you handle those scenarios? That's the learning environment that's going to set you up for success. I hate, and I'm going to repeat, I hate it when I hear people say, I just need to get my certification so I can gain experience. Are you fucking kidding me? Imagine any other profession. I'm a doctor. I've never done surgery. Who wants to be my first person to gain experience? Nuh-uh, I'm running away from you. But that's okay in fitness. How is that possible? Don't fall for the trap. You need guided supervision, internships to work with people who've trained thousands of hours and are specialists. Become a generalist first. Usually takes 1 to 2 years gaining that experience, interning, learning from others. Then become a specialist, and we're going to talk about that shortly. And number 5 is cheat. You need to cheat. I'm not talking about cheating on exam. No, never. That is unlawful. Never tell anyone what's on the exam. No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about our cheat sheet. And that's something that you can DM us with a photo of giving us a 5-star review for the podcast. We have one of the top performing podcasts in fitness in 2023. It's going to be the #1 in 2024 because we help trainers become successful. We're gonna help you with case examples, whatever it is with networking. We have tons of physical therapists, professors, dietitians, people you can actually learn from. Ask us questions, we'll answer them on the podcast. This is a nifty little sheet that Megan and I made. Also, Ashley, she's in the women's NASM group. I highly suggest getting into that so you can ask other people what it's like studying with Show Up Fitness and how easy it was to pass NASM when they focused. Our cheat sheet's gonna help you focus on what you need to pass. Send us an email at info@showupfitness.com. I'll put it right here. With that 5-star rating, throw it into your Instagram story with the tag of Show Up Fitness. Show Up Fitness is the best certification in fitness. Put that into your bio and we will send you the cheat sheet. And so you just focus on that sucker. It's free. The guide is $77. We'll send you the cheat sheet for free. You can just focus on that, listen to the podcast. My voice is gonna be haunting you. But then if you're smart, you're gonna let it set in and you're gonna go, wow, I wanna help people. And I know you're smart, so let this sink in. A textbook isn't gonna set you up for success. Read my book. Volume 2 is out in 2024, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer. This workbook style is going to teach you how to program, How to get clients, whether if you're in a gym or at home, to focus on your 3 streams of revenue. 60% should come from what you're most passionate about, whether it's one-on-one, group training, online. 30% programming, Zoom calls, referrals from dietitians, nutritional coaching, things that we help you with our nutrition program. Don't waste money on specializations. Here's my precision nutrition, $900 reading another textbook. I got my PES, I got my CES. Those acronyms mean nothing to any qualified professional. When someone wants to have a conversation with me and I see they put NASM or ACE or ISSA in their bio pridefully, you lose all credibility. It's a textbook. Have you gone to school? Are you able to critically think, or are you just repeating dogma? And that's what so many trainers do today. I know I offend people. I have fun with this. The comments, you can look at our videos that we've done in the past. We've had some that have done over 100,000 views. And people get buttered. This guy's annoying. Blah, 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 blah. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm doing what I love, which is help people. And I help trainers turn their passion for fitness into a career. The average trainer in the US quits after 12 months, in the UK, 18 months. We have physical gyms. We have internships where you will learn the business side, actually how to interact with clients, how to improve your people skills so you can network more efficiently and get the clientele that you want. Working 50 hours from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12 a.m., whatever the hell it is, that's not sustainable. Sure, a trainer can make $100,000 doing that, but why not work hard and smart? And I talk about that in my book a lot as I've interviewed top trainers. I came to Lifetime, made $155,000 in year 1, and I'm not working from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. I worked at a corporate gym. I left the corporate gym working 50 hours a week, and now I'm only doing 20, and I'm making more. And I'm thinking critically. I'm reading books. Join our book club call. I got nothing against any of these textbooks. They don't like me because I'm taking away the cogs in the system that just follow blindly. I want people to think critically. And reading a textbook doesn't set you up for success. This is all my opinion. Don't come after me and try to sue me. It won't work because our legal team's the best out there. We've combed through all the 50 state laws. You do not need a certification to train at a gym. A manager is going to tell you that. You need your NASM. It needs to be NCCA accredited. Do you even know what that is? We're going through the accreditation process. It takes numerous years and thousands of dollars to get the right people to cross the T's and dot the I's. It's a political play. It makes you seem like you're quality. But then you look at some of these organizations and they now have open book tests. Is it not ironic that we don't see it? That it's a marketing company making a shit ton of money off of your ignorance. And that's the beauty of a free market. Let them do what they want to do. I can get you to pass this. And that's what I want you to do if you can't get a refund. Then you're going to get it out of the way. If you can get a refund, send me a bottle of whiskey because I helped you out. And now you can focus on what it's actually like to be a trainer. That's what we help you with at Show Up Fitness. If you want to sit in one of our classes, shoot us an email, info@showupfitness.com. We have a 14-day free trial. You can check out our platform, online, in person. We give you the tools to be successful in 2 months. The cost of our CPT is $449 as of January 2024. It's going to go up every quarter. These other certs are $900, $1,000+ for what? A piece of paper? So you get on the gym floor and you go, holy shit, look at my certification. How do I train people? I gotta sell? I don't sell, I want to train people. I sell all the time. I love it because my value is the best. When I have a client in front of me and they go, it's too expensive, I charge $350 an hour. And I said, yo, you don't want to get in the best shape of your life? I totally understand. Let me set you up with a trainer who can help you. Oh, I saw someone over here for $50. That's fine, go work with them. When you get hurt, come on back. I want to make sure you find a quality trainer. So make sure to avoid certifications like NASM, ACE, ISSA, because that's from a textbook. Do you realize the average trainer reads a textbook and they think they're qualified? Holy moly, that's what we're changing. We want you to actually be prideful in that title of a personal trainer, not the acronyms behind it. You want to help people, right? If you want to help people, comment, this video was fucking awesome. You helped me, belt buckle trainer. Keep showing up. Have a great day, y'all. Remember, boom!